Hey guys, as you know, Pharmacy Solutions loves to highlight different new products that we have in our store to make sure that we're educating you on what we have that's new or something that we've had in our back pocket for a long time. But we like to have these promotions as a way to educate you and make sure you know what's going on with all of these products. So for the month of April, we are focusing on something, for immune system, for allergies, all of those in between. So we just want to make sure that you guys know during these uncertain times with COVID-19, there is a lot of thought and a lot of purchasing about the supplements for immune health. So during this time, we just ask that if you have any questions for us about your certain, immune system, we want to make sure that we are accommodating you the best we can. Also keep in mind, these are in huge demand right now. So we will try our best to accommodate you in whatever supplements that you may need. And if there's any that come up, we'll do our best to make sure that we can get those in for you. As far as allergy season goes, it's kind of unfortunate that it's right here upon us, but we do have some things that we can help to support that. The first one that I want to talk about is a product by Orthomolecular called D-Hist. So you've probably heard of histamines and different prescriptions and different, allergy medications out there for antihistamines. But the thing that I like about this one the most is that it's got botanicals and flavonoids and all kinds of antioxidants in there to help stop that initial release of histamines that our body is producing whenever we are experiencing allergens. So with this one, it's can be used in conjunction with Claritin or Benadryl or Zyrtec, but this one is stopping it right at that initial symptom. Instead of having to mask the symptoms of those histamines, it's actually stopping that initial part of it. This one includes the quercetin, stinging nettle, bromelain, and the N-acetylcysteine, which are all great in conjunction to help with the nasal passages, also to help kind of loosen up some of the mucus that you may be experiencing. So this one is going to be one that we're promoting this month. If you have questions as to whether or not you think this may be a good product for you and how to dose it correctly, please let us know. So for any bottle that you're getting, you'll also receive a starter blister pack, which is really convenient because you can go ahead and get some of these working into your system to see if it's actually helping you. So if you have questions about this one, we would love to help as far as your allergies go. To talk about immune health, we have different products out there. And most of you guys are probably familiar with apple cider vinegar, and it's been shown to help with immune function. And a lot of times, though, myself included, I don't enjoy the taste of apple cider vinegar, even though there are many beneficial factors of it. We have recently brought in Goli. Some of you are big fans of Goli, but this is another one that we are promoting for the month of April, just during this time of COVID-19 and making sure that we're keeping our immune system functioning and high. So with this one, it is a gummy, so you can chew it without having to have the bad taste of apple cider vinegar. So this is a great option for patients who are looking for something else. There are other immune function supplements that are out there, but this one is a great one if you are looking for something that's tasty and you already know the benefits of apple cider vinegar. Besides looking at supplements that are going to be for allergies going on, boosting our immune system, there's also another part that a lot of people aren't talking about as much, and that is your stress response to all of what's going on. So, whether it be that you're working from home and you have kids around the house running around that you're also trying to take care of, maybe you have a sick one that is in the hospital that you can't visit, or maybe it be that you're unsure about what's going on with your job right now. I know that a lot of us are hurting, and we hear different stories every day, and this can be tough on a lot of Americans because we're unsure as to what's going on. So stress is a normal response, but sometimes too much of that stress can be bad. And during these times, we want to make sure that we as a pharmacy are helping you with that transition, whatever you may be going through in life. So I wanted to mention a few supplements. Magnesium is one of my go-tos that I always recommend if you're going through stress, if you're not sleeping well. This is one that I will typically recommend for patients. The reason why I liked this one in particular is that it is in a highly absorbable form of magnesium. It gets straight into the bloodstream. You don't have to absorb it with stomach acid, and it's a lot gentler on your GI tract. This one, magnesium is known as kind of a chill pill. Nature's chill pill, I guess you should say. And it's one that can really help with that stress response. It can be great in helping you with sleep. It's also good for multiple other reasons like blood sugar regulation, high blood pressure. It has about 300 different chemical reactions in the body. So this would be one that I would look at first. The next one that I would recommend would be a product called L-theanine. This is an amino acid that is also going to help with your body's stress response. If you are unsure about just trying this out at first, you can also try it in a form called an Ultra Calm bar, which is kind of like an Almond Joy. So you get the benefits of the L-theanine, but you also get a good coconut chocolate bar. So I always recommend those if you're trying it out at first. The next one is going to be for Pro Serenity, and kind of says it in the title, Serenity, but it's also got a blend of the L-theanine. It's got some B vitamins in there. It's also going to contain some GABA, and then taurine to help with those stress responses. And then the last one that I'll recommend, you probably all are somewhat familiar with CBD oil. This is one that is a little bit different. It's not just CBD by itself. It also contains other phytocannabinoids that are there to help with your stress response, anxiety. I've had multiple patients who have reported how well it does for stress and sleep. A little bit with pain, but for what we're talking about right now, if you are needing anything to help with that stress response, this is another great option if you've been looking at CBDs or you're looking for a good quality. This is by a company called Metagenics that is going to that does their own testing. They have a place where you can actually go and look at all of the different ingredients that are included in it. So Pharmacy Solutions is very, very, they look into everything that they purchase. And so when CBD came around, we wanted to make sure that we were getting a good quality product. And that's what we did with this one. So if those are any that are of interest to you, or if you have further questions, please give us a call at the pharmacy so that we can go over them, find the right one for you. And it may be a blend of some of these, but we want to make sure that we're taking care of you and what your experiences are during this season.